Puffin, and I'm here in Iceland. It is so early. It's 11:30 a.m. And this is Yoga Quickies, the show where you tell us what you want out of your yoga or fitness routine, and we give it to you in 5 minutes or less. I'm here with my friend Lady Yoga from Los Angeles, California. And like her big goal in life is to meet a puffin, that's me, and to see the northern lights.
It is. Hi guys, I'm Lady Yoga, and that's Crackers, my favorite puffin. Puffins are the cutest little animal ever, and they exist in the northern part of the world, but a lot of them, like 7.7, what is it, 77? I don't know, there's a lot of them here in Iceland. It's the winter time though, so we haven't seen many of them except for Crackers. And we're going to give you a way to prepare your body for the cold, cold winter nights, whether you're in the United States or anywhere in the world, to allow yourself to move with freedom, whatever you do, whether you're hiking, just walking around and shopping, going for a run. Wouldn't necessarily say skiing, but definitely to deal with the winter months and being able to move freely. So we're going to put 5 minutes on the clock. And Crackers, are you ready to go?
Let's do this.
Okay. All right, guys. So here's the deal. When you're talking about layering, you don't want to bulk up like the kid from A Christmas Story, taking 10 minutes to get everything on, and then by the time you're done with it, it's, you have to go to the bathroom and like the sun has set. So you want to start with the ground up, very, very light. Nice moisture wicking light sock that you can put on your feet. And then there's a lot of people that say this doesn't work, but I like to do, my mother's always right, I still do this. I take the, Wonder Bread bag that my mom used to use, or like newspaper bags, and put it not on the foot itself because the foot's gonna sweat. That's where people get things wrong a little bit. You wanna keep your feet dry. So you take this one layer, right? And then you put this layer on top of it. And it actually, in my opinion, keeps the foot actually warm. But the whole point is to actually just keep it dry. And then you can take a sock like this. It could be any long wool sock, just a tiny bit thicker than that first layer. This kind of sock is a compression sock. You can get different kinds at REI or any of one of those outside stores, REI, EMS, even Amazon. And this kind of compression sock has nice compression for your arches, so if you're walking a long period of time with the ankle, it keeps that lactic acid in the legs from like hanging out and making you sore, and keeps the circulation really cool, and you can even sleep in them too. So you want to make sure that the layer, you don't even need to go all the way up here, especially if your first layer is super, super thin, because then you will end up sweating and it's going to be very uncomfortable. So you can even use a tiny little Ziploc bag to make it good for you. And then a nice silk underwear is thin. It sounds like it's sexy underwear. It's not. It's just a thin base layer to keep you nice and warm, moisture wicking. So even when it's super cold out there, you want to be comfortable. You don't want to be sweating, right? And you want to make sure that you have a bunch of layers so that once you're nice and warm and ready to go, then you're in the car and then it gets hot, you don't want to put all those layers on and then have to take them off, right? So you want to have like just tiny layers and then build upon it as it gets colder, right? Because you don't want to be like, it's like being in, a down vest or whatever, comforter in a sauna. That doesn't work, right? So you want to have these light layers on and then build upon it as it gets colder. You can get a thermal pants. Same thing goes for the top. So silk underwear for the top, thermal. You can go for leg warmers too. I like the leg warmers. You can even take the leg warmers over the boot, but I do under the boot here in Iceland. Oh my God, 2 minutes left. See how long it takes to get layered? And this is actually what I wear to go running here, and it's pretty freaking cold. What's the average temperature here in the winter time, the winter months? Anywhere between like 15 and 30 degrees. So you can take it all the way up the leg, right, when you're out walking, and then you can take it under and take it over the boot. And I suggest boots with traction to dig through the snow so you're not slipping through the ice. You can get leather, which is obviously a great option to keep you nice and warm. And if you're vegetarian, vegan, obviously there are options that are very similar. So this is with or without the leg warmer. Boom. Then I suggest, after the silk underwear and thermal, and you'll break a sweat doing this, guys. Like you can burn a lot of calories just putting on your layers, right? So you don't want to put on all these layers and then get into the car. Dumb. You want to just take those layers slowly and then build upon that. Am I right or am I right? Under Armour, Marmot or Marmot, Patagonia, North Face. These are all really great brands to use. This little thermal layer is fantastic. If you're in Iceland like I am, their wool is famous. If you're vegetarian, you can do this. Vegans probably would be like, no, not even the fur from the animal. I get that. It's totally cool. There are other options. You can put that layer on top. Now remember, when you're out there, the whole body heats from the core out, kind of like the sun, the brightest part out. So make sure that your hands are nice and warm as well, because this is going to be the hottest part. I know for me, if I'm out taking pictures and keeping my hands bare, they get cold quicker. If they get so cold so fast, you can just take your hands and kind of just touch yourself for a few moments, and then your hands will get immediately warm. That's happened to me more than once. All right, so you can get Smart Wool has gaiters. 5 seconds left, guys. Gaiters, which are like turtlenecks or like dickies. Get out the dick. Thanks, timer. Sometimes it takes a little longer than 5 minutes to get ready. Getting ready and talking, multitasking is not my thing. Smart Wool hat. Smart Wool is really, really thin and very, very smart. North Face has a vest or what do you call it, a thermal ball vest that you can actually Jetson style roll it up really, really tiny. Wear that over that. Boop-a-doo-boo. What I also like underneath gloves are arm warmers, another layer that as it gets colder or warmer, you can get rid of. And again, one of my favorite things, kind of like Oprah's favorite things, anything with a thumb hole, and a mitten to cover. You can put your cute hat on top. You can use a fleece or Smart Wool headband so you can still keep your hair cute. And then a nice, thinly puffy, but you want it to be lined with whatever fabric works for you, vegetarian or non-vegetarian. Knee up, guys. Something with a hood is ideal. A detachable hood is even better. Zip, button, good to go. Okay, sun is now setting. It's only taken 5 minutes, but there's only sun in Iceland for about 5 minutes. So we're gonna go see the Northern Lights, and I'm good to go. So thanks so much. I'll see you here next Thursday. And I'm Lady Yoga. Where did Crackers go? He's gone, already to the sea. Thank you guys so much. I'm Lady Yoga for Yoga Quickies. I'm here every Thursday. Let us know what you need to know by subscribing below. Thanks so much. Namaste. I'm freaking sweating.